Hello, Scorpio. Archie Dunlop here with your horoscope for the weekend of January the 13th and 14th, 2024. Scorpio, I'm not saying that it's going to be an incredibly exciting weekend. It's possibly just going to be a normal weekend. Um, and you probably can't expect fireworks. Now, as far as Saturday is concerned, I think that in most cases you are going to enjoy your own company. I don't think you'll feel under any pressure to do anything. Um, you may take the view that it's a weekend. There's no obligation. Um, so, yeah, you might as well keep yourself to yourself. And, that is, of course, also in keeping with the sort of standard view of Scorpio. Scorpio has sort of a reputation for being a little bit introverted. I mean, I don't think that reputation is necessarily valid, but it's something people do say about Scorpios. And if you do want to keep yourself to yourself, that's certainly nothing to be ashamed of. Now, if you make the decision that you want to be out there, if you want to be meeting people, then I think you can be effective. You will know how to take control of any conversation you're in. So, yeah, you'll know how to do it, or at least you should know how to do it. So, if you want to be in control, it's really about demonstrating your superior knowledge about certain subjects. There are certain things you know very well, and you might just have experience that other people don't have. And as soon as you bring to bear that experience, who's going to argue with you? And in terms of your career, working life, if you're going into work, then your knowledge is going to be is going to be very obvious, and it's through that knowledge that you can really establish your presence. Of course, I understand it's Saturday, Saturday, Sunday, weekend. People aren't usually working over the weekend, but if you are working over the weekend, or you're talking about anything to do with business or finance, you'll seem to have the facts and the details that other people, simply don't have available. And as you move through the weekend, I get the impression that your ability to express yourself is going to get stronger. This is because Mercury, Mercury is the communication planet, is moving into Capricorn. And in the Scorpio chart, Capricorn is strongly associated with communication. You will know what to say. You won't really have to think about it. You'll just know. The words will come out right, and you may give the impression that you are privy to some knowledge that just other people don't have. So that might be true, might not be true, but what counts is the impression you're able to make. And yes, you're going to be able to make a very powerful impression. Now, on Sunday, the moon changes sign. Oh, in fact, it might change sign on Saturday evening, depends where you are. So on Saturday evening at 9:49 p.m. in New York, the moon changes sign from Aquarius to Leo. If you're in London, the sign change happens Sunday morning at 2:49 a.m. If you're in Sydney, Australia, it happens much later at, I believe, 3:49 p.m. on Sunday afternoon. But this sign change that the moon makes, whenever it happens, is going to remind you that your individuality really does matter. You are not part of a group, even if you have a membership, but you can't be defined by the group. The only way to define you is through you yourself, and probably the only person that can define you is again you yourself. And so this moon going into Pisces is just about understanding it's about understanding your identity and your contribution, and understanding what those special things are about you. What are those special talents that no one else has? And now is the time to bring them out into the open. Even though I think that there are things you can do, certain talents which I think in some respects you are dismissive. You don't want to tell people about them. You don't think they're important. Or there might be a sense of embarrassment that if you were to show people what you could do, you might get a negative response, or you might be an idiot, or whatever, which is of course ridiculous. These special talents, which are so unique to you, do need to be brought out into the open. And I think if you really think about it on Sunday, you will hopefully realize what needs to be done. Okay, Scorpio, I think you do know what needs to be done, and that's enough for the moment. And I will talk to you again very soon.